Hello everyone. So here I am outside. Usually I do these reviews in my truck. For those of you who don't know, this is Ohio. And this is one of the beautiful parking centers exclusive for Ohio. You know, when you travel and you want a place to stop, they got, you know, fast food, showers, TV in there. So usually I do these reviews in my truck, but today it was beautiful outside, so I said, you know what, fuck it. I'll do a review outside. So I completed Los Angeles, California. How was it? Well, that's a little complicated. I actually learned something when I was there. So Los Angeles is absolutely huge. There are numerous communities that involve LA. You got LA itself, Compton, Long Beach, Beverly Hills, Hollywood, Venice Beach, Santa Monica, Malibu, all within the Los Angeles community. But I found out that if, let's just say, for example, if you live in, let's say, Hollywood, California, let's just say, your mail will say Hollywood, California, okay? It will not say Los Angeles. Same thing if, let's just say, you live in Venice Beach. They'll say Venice Beach, California. If you live in Long Beach, California, Malibu, California, it will not say Los Angeles, even though these places are a part of LA as a whole. I never knew that. So, lots of things to do in the LA community, very diverse, huge. It's so far like the New York City of the West Coast. You know, 4 days was just not enough to see everything. So I will admit, I do feel a little, I wouldn't say unprepared, but like the glass is half empty for me to do a review of LA, but I did do a lot. You know, let's put it this way. I drove a Ferrari through Hollywood, if that doesn't tell you anything. So overall, lots to do in LA. 4 days is not enough. But at the same time, I'm a little mixed on this topic. First things first, I talked to the locals about it. The homelessness in LA so far is the worst I've ever seen out of all the places I've been to so far. You know, I've been to Dallas and Detroit. I've been to big cities like Boston. But LA, it has very bad homelessness. Good news is, talking to the locals, the homelessness in LA is not as bad as you think. 10 years ago, it was way worse. So, thankfully, in LA, you know, the homeless situation is being fixed up. Also, debris. You know, I've been to New Jersey and I grew up in the New York City, Long Island area. People littering is way worse than I expected. People litter a lot in LA. They even have like these mini street sweepers that are like four-wheelers with vacuums attached to it. I don't know what they call them, but you know, they clean up all the littering. You know, so I was shocked with how much litter and homelessness. And LA is not always as glamorous. Just like every city I go to, there's a lot of rough areas to LA, a lot of barbed wire fencing. But you know, every place is going to have their, you know, down moments. You know, so. But I was surprised with how much. I was surprised. But again, talking to the locals, it's gotten a lot better over the last 10 years, 15 years. And, you know, as far as the people there are just very down to earth. I was shocked, considering that I was in Beverly Hills, California. where, I kid you not when I say this, they have these normal looking houses in Beverly Hills. Like 50 feet by 20 feet, 5 rooms, no garage. And houses like that, because of the celebrities, they're selling for like $7 million. I am not kidding. Like a house that basic costs $7 million. And even through all that pretentiousness, you know, I did get a sense of you know, that humbleness of welcome, you know, in LA. You know, I've been to the wax museums. I've been through the Ripley's Believe It or Not museums, drove a Ferrari, you know, visited, well, I walked by the Staples Center, had like a very good acupuncture person, Miss Ming, I think her name was, did wonders there. Also, as far as taste, not price, it's too pricey, but taste, the best sushi I ever had in my life. So if you love sushi, go to LA. It's a little pricey, but the taste of the sushi there is just absolutely phenomenal. So overall, what's it like in Los Angeles, California? Lots to do, but watch out for the homeless. You know, there's a lot of homeless there, and some of them, you know, they do get a little nasty when you walk by them. They're very protective like that. Lots of debris, unfortunately. It can be pricey. And also, I was shocked that downtown LA, maybe my expectations were too high and maybe I was expecting too much. But the nightlife of LA did not live up to my expectations. I had so much fun during the daytime that at night, again, maybe my expectations were too high, but it was very laid back. You know, I dare say downtown LA is basically downtown Columbus, Ohio on steroids. You know, just that same relaxing, laid back, you know, vibe of, you know, not the party life that everything gets advertised for. But then again, you know, maybe I didn't find the right spot because there is so much to do in LA that 4 days just wasn't enough. I talked to people who lived in LA for 5 years. They still say that there are things that they didn't get to experience yet. Okay. So the nighttime isn't as, well, for me, as uplifting, but it's LA. You know, lots of nice stuff to have. Lots of things to do. Huge. If you don't like one area, you can always go to another. And one of the best foods I ever had, especially the sushi. So overall, yes, visit LA. You will be overwhelmed with what's there. All right? Trust me, you will be overwhelmed. Take care.